What up, guys? How are we doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. So, today we're going to be doing some mining once again. Another 30 PED mining run. You know, we've repaired all of our stuff. And just to be sure, you know, I don't think I'll need that much. So what I'll do is I'll just take out... Yeah, 25 PED. We'll put the other, like, 93 into the storage. There we go. Because we really don't need that much. We're going to be mining today, and hopefully we don't run into any trouble. So, where we're going to be mining is this sort of, what would you call this, an island? So we're going to start going that way. We're going to try to, like, you know, drippity drop in different spots. And, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll... Not a suitable spot for vehicles, huh? I mean, this looks like a perfect spot. There we go. Perfect spot. So we're going to go up this way. And we're going to, you know, just systematically drop. So we'll have... how many drops? We'll have 20 drops, just like last time. 20 drops, just like last time. I don't think we're gonna have the same result as last time. You know, we're essentially up by like, I don't know, like 100 PED when it comes to our mining, so that's always good. Being up is always nice. Now I have no idea. I'm still kind of exploring places, finding some new places to mine, some new creatures to hunt and stuff. I will hopefully find... I want to figure out where the chimeras are. Because the chimeras are... I got... Oh, what was it? I got, was it this one? Yeah, I need chimera hide for this one. Because I want to get into tailoring just a little bit, because tailoring just seems... I like the idea of making some cool clothing and stuff. I mean, you know, if I'm able to make it, then... why not make it? You know? Make it, sell it, see if I can see if I can make some truly cool stuff. Because, like, certain things, like certain articles of clothing go for quite a bit. Nothing. So true drops, 2 drops, and we got nothing. Come on. We got some wild boar around here, so that might be this week's hunt. Or I might try to just find the chimeras. Because if I can find chimeras... Now, I want to figure out, like, are chimeras on next island, or are they on ancient Greece? I'll have to look at the wiki to figure that one out. Oh! Before we get too far into it, I just want to address a couple of things. Like, one of you guys, I think it was Mr. Fluffy Cakes. I believe it was Mr. Fluffy Cakes. Mr. Fluffcakes. Mr. Fluffcakes, like, had commented saying that, his... Like, he... Like, they've been subscribed for quite a while, yeah? And, you know, it's not like they don't watch my stuff. Like, I see them comment all the time. They're pretty cool. But, for some reason, they ended up getting unsubscribed. Now, this isn't a new thing. I have noticed this, like, a few times. I have noticed that I would see the same person subscribe, like, you know, maybe once every, like, week or couple of weeks. And I'm assuming that, like, at first I was assuming that they were, you know, like, either, like, unsubscribing to clear out their stuff and then they subscribe again. I assumed it was either that or, you know, something else. Maybe I was, like, reading the wrong name. But, like, I was looking at it and I'm like, nah, like, I was keeping track of it. I'm like, okay, these few people have subscribed at least, like, 3 or 4 times over the past year. So I'm like, okay, maybe... You know, maybe YouTube is doing something funny, and the people just didn't notice. But then, yeah, Mr. Fluffcakes was like, hey man, I clicked on one of the links I'm guessing like the link that Serial Overdrive put in like sent me to your thing and it said that I was not subscribed, so I resubscribed. And there's just been a few things that I've found interesting, like whenever I get X amount of subscribers, right? Whenever people subscribe, I then get people unsubscribing. And I know people are going to unsubscribe. That's like a natural part of YouTube. People clear out their subscription feeds. They're like, I don't really like this YouTuber no more. So they'll clear out their subscription feeds and all that sort of stuff. But I've found that the more people I get subscribing, the more people I end up getting, like, the more people that end up unsubscribing, right? So, for instance, like, if I get 3 subs, I generally get 1 person unsubscribing. If I get, like, 4 or 5 subs, now this is within, like, the space of, like, a 24-hour period sort of thing, right? If I get, 5 subs, sometimes 2 or even 3 people will unsubscribe, and I'm like, okay, I understand that. Makes perfect sense, like, there's, that's fine, people are gonna unsubscribe. But then, Serial Overdrive did a shout out, and I gained something like 25 subscribers. And then I checked my sub count, and it was 765 subscribers. I'm like, cool. Then I was looking at it, and then I came back like 15 minutes later. 15 minutes later, and I'd lost like 4 subscribers. Sorry, no, I'd lost 5 subscribers. So, I'm starting to wonder, hey, there's a teleport. Alright, cool. I like that. Teleports are great. So I'm starting to wonder if YouTube might be removing people, basically unsubscribing people from me. And you might be wondering why the hell would they unsubscribe people? I do have a little bit of a theory. Now, it could just be the basic algorithm trying to get rid of quote-unquote bots. Or maybe these people have exhibited bot-like behavior, quote-unquote. And they, have deemed them to be... They're probably bots. And the algorithm decided they're probably bots. So I'm just going to remove them from everyone's subscriber list. That's a possibility. The other possibility, which is a little bit more tinfoil... If I'm 100% honest, it is a little bit more tinfoil in nature. The other possibility is YouTube is now putting ads on channels that haven't hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, and of course, people aren't getting paid for those ads. But YouTube is monetizing those channels, getting the ad revenue. And all that sort of stuff. Now, if you think about the amount of channels out there that are not that are underneath the 1,000 subscriber mark, or even under the 500 subscriber mark, there will be a lot out there. And I mean, there will probably be more people uploading content that have less than 1,000 subscribers than there are with more than 1,000 subscribers. That's just my guess. Like, if we think maybe for every, we're gonna kill this guy. If we think maybe for every like 1 person with 1,000 subscribers, there's probably gonna be like 100 or more people that are under 1,000 subscribers. I don't know the statistics, but it would be my educated guess, just due to, the not the laws of probability, but like just the way YouTube tends to work. So even if some of those people only have like 1 or 2 videos, it's going to get monetized. Now let's say there are YouTubers that get consistent views like me that are under the 1,000 subscriber mark, so we don't get paid for our content. We do it, just for the hell of it. Now, imagine YouTube putting the ads on all of those videos. 1 person might not make a difference, right? But you get like 100,000 channels or even, I don't know, 1 million channels. You know, let's go 100,000. Let's say you have 100,000 channels. All those channels, you know, per day get maybe 100 to 500 views. Let's think that. Maybe 100 views. If you times that then by 100,000, you get, what was that, like 1 million? Hold on. No, like 10 million. I don't know. 10 million views, so if you think about it that way, it's a hell of a lot of views for the monetization stuff. So YouTube will be raking in the money from the monetization, and then they don't have to give the creators any of that cut. Even if the cut would only be like 50 cents, you know, they don't have to give that cut, and that adds up. So my little tinfoil thought is maybe YouTube is slightly increasing the aggressiveness of, you know, what the algorithm will start to remove channels, like, you know, people's subscriptions from other people, to hopefully slow down the growth of smaller channels, which will keep smaller channels from gaining traction, and also keep those smaller channels from then being able to gain like a cut of the ad revenue. That's my tinfoil theory. In reality, it's probably just some kind of bug, some kind of like just, you know, standard algorithm thing. I don't think there's anything malicious behind it, but, you know, if I was a tinfoil man, I'd throw that little tinfoil idea out. But I don't think that is the reality of the situation. I think it is literally just, you know, I literally think it is just YouTube, you know, doing what YouTube does, having their little bots going around removing people for arbitrary reasons. Like, they might even, like, comment something that the algorithm misconstrues as, or misconstrue? I don't know that. I don't know the proper pronunciation of that word. But they might misunderstand someone's comment, look at it as bullying, and then remove that person along with those comments. I don't know. But I guess the takeaway to this is if you don't see me uploading, like if you haven't seen any one of my videos for, you know, say you're subscribed now, and then like 4 weeks from now you're like, you know, I haven't seen any of his videos. Maybe go and check out my channel and see if you might have been unsubscribed, because, you know, that it seems like that's happening. It's not that big of an issue, really, but like for some of you guys that enjoy my content, yeah, it might piss you off just a little bit. You might be like, come on, man, like, I watch his shit. So, yeah, maybe just keep that in mind. I mean, it is pretty fucking annoying. Like, it is redonkulously annoying that, that people that are actively watching, like, if it was people that weren't watching, like, it was someone that subscribed to me, like, 2 years ago, and aren't actively watching me anymore, like, the last time they watched my video was, like, you know, 2 years ago, like, I can understand them getting removed, right? But, like, when it's people that are actively watching my content, getting unsubscribed, and then me noticing that, hey, they've subscribed, like, 4 times this year, like, that's weird. And then having someone actively come to me and say, hey, I got unsubscribed. I don't know, it just annoys me just a little tiny bit. Because even though this is a hobby, there is, like, there are things within YouTube that I enjoy. One of them is gaining subscribers. That's just, it's fun. It's like gaining experience in a game. It's like, you know, it's like collecting souls in, you know, in any of the Souls games, really. You know, and if they were to just randomly turn around and be like, yeah, we're going to take this for no reason. You haven't died or anything like that. You're still doing great, but we're going to take your souls. Not all of them, just some of them. It just, I don't know, it just annoys me. It just bothers me a little bit. But, I mean, there's nothing I could do about it. I'm not in, like, a subscriber position. I'm not in a popularity position to approach YouTube and be like, you know, are you removing subscribers from me for no reason? Are you? I'm not in that sort of position. In fact, I'm not in any position to do shit. I wonder if there's any harvestable trees around here. Alpha-Oxide. Cool, I guess. But yeah, just keep an eye out. Like, if you've... And let me know down below if you're one of these people that I've seen that have, like, subscribed multiple times and have, like, you've thought that, you know, hey, I was pretty certain that I had subscribed. Let me know if you're one of these people. Man, I don't think there's, like, any trees that I can, I don't even know if Next Island has, like, harvestable trees yet. I don't know if that's a thing. Oh. I do want to do a video on tree cutting at some point, just because, you know, like a lumberjack video. More like a... Not a proper thing, more like a little bit of a skitty sort of thingy. A joke, so to speak. But, yeah, so... I guess, yeah, if you've had anything like that happen to you guys, let me know. Now, this is from crafting. I should have put that back in my thing. But yeah, if you guys have, let me know, because I am keen to see, like, what percentage of people have been, like, subscribed in the past, and they haven't actively subscribed, but they've still been unsubscribed anyway. I am interested to know. So let me know. Oh, we got some narc. Cool. Not a bad run so far. Not a bad run. Could be worse. Like, could be better. Could be worse. It's not ridiculously bad. We're probably gonna get, like, maybe... like, if we get one more drop, we're probably gonna get, like, 20p, like, we're probably going to come out with like 20 PED worth of stuff. So, like, thanks to that, global will still be up. We won't be down, but, you know. One thing you guys will learn about me very quickly, like some of you new subscribers that have come across from Serial Overdrive, I don't track that much because I don't, like, there are some people that track everything, and, like, kudos to those people. Like, the guys that track everything, like, those are the guys that are gonna, like, you know, in like 5 years' time, have like shitloads of PED in their ped flow center. That would be great. For me, I don't tend to keep track of a lot of stuff. I keep a rough idea of, like, am I up, am I down? I do keep a rough idea in my head. I don't keep a book or anything like that. I used to. When I first started playing, I used to, like, track, like, everything that I was getting. But then I realized that it was kind of ruining the fun of the game, tracking everything. I don't mind tracking everything. I don't mind tracking stuff if I am playing for free. But when I'm depositing, I'm like, I roughly know what I've popped in. I roughly know what I've gotten out. I know how much I'm ahead by, I know how much I'm down by. Like, this year I'm up by a lot. I'm up by around 3,000 to 4,000 PED. I'm up by, which is pretty cool. And if we add in, like, some of these assets as well, like, I got these Arcadia Underground deeds when they were around, like, 85, and now they're up past, like, oh, they were up to 100, but now they're, like, in the 90s. And I got this Calypso land deed at, like, 2,600, so that's up by, like, an extra 200 PED, so that's nice. So, yeah, I don't tend to track. I probably should, though. I probably should. Might be something that I do later on down the line. But, anyway. Maybe that could be a thing for next year. You know, maybe that'll be a thing for next year. Oh! Another thing that I wanted to mention. Because things are going to get very hectic soon when it comes to, you know, having a second child and all that sort of stuff. Because things are going to get very hectic, the schedule for my, for YouTube-y stuff is going to be 2 Entropia Universe videos a week, at least. You know, I'm thinking Tuesday will be mining, Friday will be hunting. That's my thought. That's my thinkings. You know, Tuesday mining, Friday hunting. I'll be able to pick a day, probably like a Sunday, where I'll do a mining run and a hunting run, ready for that week for it to go out, right? I might pick something that I want to talk about and do that. I am playing other games as well, so, you know, there will be other content and other things. I'll be doing, like, you know, Let's Look At sort of series and all that sort of stuff. All that sort of stuff. Like, one I'm working on is Everspace, which is really fucking cool, actually. Everspace is great. It's not a review, it's just a impression of the first 60 minutes of playing. But it is a fucking dope game. Like, I will say that right now, Everspace is dope. Looking forward to playing the second one. Quantanium. Alright, cool. Cool. Things are going alright. Things are doing alright. Things are going good. At least, you know, when it comes to the video fronts, things are doing good. You know, I got a Let's Look At in the works, the Everspace one. I'm gonna have some videos nice and ready. I think Grim Dawn I'm gonna keep to 1 video a week. Not because of like any real reason. It's more of like, with the uncertainty of, hey, we got some iron and we got some Ares head. Cool. Iron is good. I do need iron. I also need Belcar, but... so, because of the uncertainty of what's going to happen over the next, like, few months, you know, there might be just times where I won't be able to do as much. Plus, I don't want to oversaturate my content, right? There are some people that say, pump out as much as you can, every day. I'm starting to sort of understand it's like, maybe 4 to 5 videos a week is a healthy number, right? So I'm thinking Grim Dawn once a week, Entropia twice a week, and then 2 other miscellaneous videos. They could be a part of a series, they might not be. And that was the last drop. So let's head back. We'll just head to here, the Canberra Outpost. Right over here, and we'll check out what we got. So, yeah. Not a lot of, not a lot. We do have, we got at least 20. We do have at least 20. We might be around 22 PED, which would be nice. But, you know, that's got decent markup on it. I wonder what the ingots are like. There, let's drop ourselves down. That was a weird quest here, eh? It was called Firewalk, or Firewalk, or Firewalk with me. Something like that. I got nothing out of it. Not a damn thing. I talked to that guy, he's like, oh, could do a firewalk. So I did a firewalk, and I got nothing. Nothing. I didn't even get an achievement. It was so fucking weird. Anyway, let's check out what we got. 25! Hey, I'm happy with that. 25... let's just have a quick looky-loo at our repair costs, tools. So, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's around, what, 80%? I got about 80% back. And not that it matters, but if I was to add in, like, some of the markup... You know, it's not too bad. Oh, no, no, cool. I need to refine this shit first, but... You know, it's not too bad. It's neato. Can't complain. But, yeah, so just to recap... Don't know if subscribers or not are getting removed. Well, I know they're getting removed, I just don't know why they're getting removed. But, yeah, just keep an eye out for it. If you haven't seen any videos for a while, just... type my name in or see if you got removed from my subscription stuff, or if I got removed from your subscription feed. There's going to be about 4 or 5 videos a week, 2 Entropia, 1 Grim Dawn, and 2 randos. It gives me a chance to, like, if I wanted to start another series, I can. But it also gives me a chance to do a review each week, or a let's look at each week, which is something that I really want to do. I might make that like a video for Saturday or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's like 26 minutes. You know, we did the run. Nothing exciting happened. We got back about 80%. I'm not 100% sure if that's correct, but you know, it looks around 80%. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one.